How's it going, YouTube? I'm probably going to stick a really clickbaity title on this video because I want as many of my subscribers to watch it as possible for two reasons. I've got some important announcements, and I'm also going to answer a question about retesting. So without any further ado, I'm going to get into that. Now, I would like to start with the announcements. I'm telling you this now. I've mentioned it in other videos. I'm hoping I catch you early enough that you haven't clicked away. I am going to be doing a couple of giveaways. Now that my channel is monetized, I've got a little bit of money together, and I'm going to be doing a couple of giveaways the first and second week of December. So if you don't watch any of my videos, come back the first and second week of December. I'm going to do two giveaways like I did the last time. It's going to be gift cards to Aircraft Spruce, but I've got the money set aside for that. I am just waiting for the first Wednesday in December and the second Wednesday in December. So without any further ado, I'm going to get into the video, which is retesting. I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, I failed my O&P, I failed my written. How long do I have to wait? Is there a way I can go sooner? And really quickly, I wanted to address both of those questions. And the truth is, your retesting is your retesting is 30 days. If you go in and you fail a written test, you have to wait 30 days before you are allowed to retest, okay? You are also have to wait 30 days before you can retest for an O&P, unless you are retrained in the subject areas that you failed by an airman holding the certificate you wish to receive. So if you're testing for your A, you can get retrained by somebody who has an A. If you have somebody that's just got a P, they can't retrain you, but somebody that holds a certificate for the certificate you're seeking, you can then retest. Now, that goes for the writtens. That also goes for the O's and P's. But another question that I get a lot of times is the clock. And I've had a lot of people think that if they take their general test, and I'm going to keep the dates simple. If I take the general test in January of 2020, when I get to January of 2022, my 2 years has expired. Do I have to start all over and go back through a Part 147 school, or go all the way back over through the apprenticeship program? And the answer to that question is no. You just have to restart your testing process. So if you take your general test in January of 2020, by January of 2022, you must have completed the airframe or the power plant certificate, because that's going to include your general in there. Now, trying to keep it simple. If you take your general and your airframe in January of 2020, and you take your power plant test in August of 2020, when you get to 2022, you don't have to have your P until August of 2022. So it's 2 years from the date you took that test. That's very, very important. If you take your general, it all starts from the general. If you take your general and you wait another year to take your airframe and power plant writtens, then when you get to that 2-year mark of the general test, you'll have to retake the general test, but not the airframe and power plant writtens, because you've still got 2 years on those. So each of them sort of goes in line for 2 years from when you took that test. And it's the same thing for your O&P. Once you take your O&P, you're limited. You have a time limit on how long before you can retest and finish the oral and practical test. I think that's actually 90 days. It might be a year. Don't quote me on that. Look that one up on Google or something, because I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. But there you go. I realize it was a somewhat short video. I do appreciate you for watching. Again, come back in December for those giveaways that are coming up. Make sure to leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe. All of those things help generate money for the channel tremendously. I have also gone live with channel memberships. I'm going to try to get some members videos up. My purpose in doing members videos is not to make extra money for myself. If you become a member, or if you buy a super thanks, or you do any sort of those things, know that every penny that you give my channel will go back into doing giveaways for my subscribers, either paying for oral and practical tests, paying for tools, giving away tools, whatever it may be. So leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe, join the Discord, follow me on Instagram, all of that good stuff. And as always, go build something and be easy.